I'm about to do your Scorpio July 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Scorpio, what is going on? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Scorpio love reading. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Scorpio tarot reading for you. Now, if it's not your first time here, it's sorry I've been away for so long. I know it's been a minute, but after about 6 months of working 7 days a week with no break, I needed a little bit of a rest to get my energy right. So I just kind of abruptly decided to take it. It wasn't really planned, but anyway, I'm all caught up on my sleep now, feeling a lot better. So I'm back and we're about to get on with this Scorpio love reading today. Today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. I'm going to do that by getting one card for the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Scorpio, 3 cards for your person. Then I'm going to clarify all of it with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now, it probably goes without saying at this point, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is not a personal reading. This is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Scorpio people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. Which really just means there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every Scorpio on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Scorpio on the planet. I'm reading for my specific group of Scorpio people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. It's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this, energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross watchers. So if you're not a Scorpio and you're just watching this reading because you have the hots for a Scorpio, and shit, who can blame you? I get it. Just keep in mind that especially for cross watchers, energies are pretty prone to get flipped around backwards. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. But enough yakking, let's get on with this Scorpio love reading for the end of July 2021. What is the mutual point of interest between Scorpio and their romantic person of interest here at the end of July? Well, we're not taking those extra 2. We're going to keep this one. Let's get 3 cards for you, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them? Let's get 2 more for Scorpio, please. Looking pretty good, at least on your end so far. Get 3 cards for your person. What's going on with Scorpio's romantic love interest as it relates to Scorpio and the connection between the two of them? Let's get 2 more. Let's get 1 more for Scorpio's person, please. What's going on with them? Well, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the King of Coins. Now, I'm using 2 different decks. In one deck, this deck calls them coins. The other deck calls them pentacles. Same thing, so if you hear me interchanging those terms around, no worries about that. I'm pretty prone to doing that. So this King of Coins, King of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy. So this is usually someone who's very stable, very abundant and prosperous. If this is representing a person, this could be a Virgo. This potentially could be a Taurus, or I guess any earth sign. Usually for me it's Virgo, sometimes Taurus. I do see another Taurus card out here. Another Taurus card. We got some Taurus out here on the board. So it's Virgo or Taurus. This would be the kind of a person who is like a business owner, owns their own business, independent contractor, in some kind of like a managerial role in a business, has some authority in a business. This is someone who's good at building things, managing assets and resources. This is actually who would build the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Coins. that maximum stability and abundance here. Got the High Priestess right under that. This is she who knows. This represents the unconscious mind, the intuition. Like, she sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she's got access to all the information you and I as humans don't have access to. She can go back and forth behind the curtain anytime she wants to. She doesn't always let us know what's going on, though. Sometimes there's things that we're not meant to know. Sometimes there's things we don't need to know until we need to know them. And at that time, she will clue us in via our intuition, via signs, synchronicities, dreams with messages in them, things like that, gut feelings. Now, in a relationship reading, this can signify that the relationship between the two of you is deeper than just something physical, deeper than just something emotional. It could be bordering on a spiritual connection, something really deep like that. This could just be telling me that there's something that one or both of you doesn't know about, something that you're not privy to yet in terms of information here. So let's see. Now, that's the overall energy of the reading, the mutual point of interest. This is usually shared energy between the two of you. Sometimes this is you may have said or done something and it's got your person thinking or feeling or acting this way, or vice versa. Usually, more often than not, this is like some sort of an energy that is somehow affecting both of you. And the mutual point of interest between the two of you here at the end of July is the Two of Wands. This is Aries energy. This twos are about decisions. So this is a fork in the road. This is a crossroads. It's a decision point. And it's a decision about which path leads you both to the world that you really want, and which path do you guys need to leave behind in order to get there. So let's take a little deeper look at that. Tell me more about this Two of Wands as the mutual point of interest between Scorpio and their person here at the end of July 2021, please. Why is this Two of Wands here for the mutual point of interest? Well, you don't say. Okie dokie. I gotcha. Let's get one more, please. Thank you. You just can't make this up, Scorpio. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. This is a love connection between two people. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're connected. But it's also a two. And in tarot, like I said, twos represent needing to make a choice. We're clarifying a two here, a decision about which path leads you both to the world that you want and which path should you leave behind to get there. Now we've got what appears to be some sort of a decision about this connection here. Right under that, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is earth sign energy here. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This is about slow forward movement, methodical forward movement, not being in a big hurry, like one foot in front of the other, not rushing anything, not wanting to make any kind of mistakes. The bad thing about the Knight of Pentacles is he's so damn slow that sometimes it seems like progress isn't happening, even though it is. It's just really slow. Now, the good thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that he doesn't hurry. He doesn't get in a rush and screw everything up because he's rushing through it all, trying to move too fast. So this is usually a really good energy for me. Now, this could be telling me that things in this connection aren't moving as quickly as one or both of you would like to see it. Definitely got a good connection here. Definitely. But we're at some sort of a decision point here. Now, to clarify this Two of Wands for you guys, Scorpio, we have the Lovers, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So this Two of Wands, like I said, is Aries energy. We've got some more Aries, possibly Leo energy here with this Queen of Wands. This Lovers card is Gemini energy. This is the major arcana version of this minor arcana Two of Cups. This is a very powerful connection, a love connection between the two of you. This is like divine counterparts, divine feminine, divine masculine. A lot of times for me, this represents two people who are probably supposed to be together. One or both of you, at least, is looking at it kind of that way. Now, the original name for this card, once upon a time, before it was called the Lovers, it was just called Love. And before that, it was called the Choice. So again, I'm getting beat over the head with decision choice here. I've got two twos, And now I've got the Lovers. So we have some sort of a decision going on in this connection that is affecting you both. Next, to clarify the Two of Wands, we have the Five of Wands. This is Leo energy. This fives represent conflict. Wands are about desires. So this is a conflict in the desires here. So this is either you got one or both of you is internally conflicted in terms of like wanting one thing and then another piece of you wanting some opposing thing, where it's turning into like some internal tug of war with yourself. Or this could be telling me that that's what's going on in the connection. That could be why we're seeing all this stuff about a choice going on here. It could be one of you is pulling this way, one of you is pulling that way, and we're having a tug of war in the connection itself. Now this Queen of Wands, this is Leo or Aries energy here. This is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined energy. This is someone who knows what they want. They go after it with bold, passionate, fiery determination. The Queen of Wands is very intuitive, very charming, very good looking, sexy, vivacious. But she knows what she wants and she goes after it. Doesn't really take no for an answer. So I don't know if you're dealing with a fire sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign. I'm seeing a lot of earth out here on the table, but we'll get to that in just a second. That's the mutual energy between the two of you here at the end of July 2021. Scorpio, your energy here is the Knight of Coins or the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Star. So again, this Knight of Coins, we already saw that right under this Two of Cups. We've got the Knight of Pentacles there. This is that slow forward moving energy, methodical, one foot in front of the other, not being in a hurry. Now this could be telling me that you're trying to take things slow in this connection, which this could be what's going on. You could be wanting to take things slow and your person could be wanting to move things a lot quicker than that. Hence this internal conflict, possibly an internal conflict in the connection. This could be your internal conflict where a piece of you wants to go slow and a piece of you wants to just do this thing now. So let's clarify this Knight of Coins for Scorpio, please. Why is the Knight of Coins here for Scorpio at the end of July 2021? Let's get two more on this Knight of Coins, please. One more, please. Okay, we'll take it. Bottom of the deck. Wow. Page of Pentacles, Page of Coins. This pages are messengers. So this is news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself to you here. Now he's carrying the Ace of Coins. This Knight of Coins is carrying the Ace of Coins. So there is definitely some sort of an opportunity presenting itself. Another meaning for the Page of Coins, what this typically means for me, is planning for the future. So it's like you're trying to plan for the future on something, but it looks like things are going either slower than you anticipated, slower than you would like. To clarify this Knight of Coins, we have an Ace of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Emperor. So this Ace of Cups, this represents a new beginning in love and emotions. This can represent a new beginning in something that is going to bring you some emotional happiness, some emotional fulfillment. This is usually like some sort of a love, a beginning in love, a beginning in a connection here, beginning in a relationship that seems like it's not quite going as quick as you would like it to. You're trying to plan for a future of this. Right under this is sticking out to me here. We've got Pisces energy here with this King of Cups. Some people refer to this as Scorpio energy, so just take that however it resonates for you. I'm feeling Pisces on this. This is a decision-making energy. It's someone who's very emotionally balanced, emotionally stable. No matter how rough and choppy the waters get around the King of Cups, he's usually able to maintain his calm, maintain his composure, not let his emotions get the best of him. he definitely consults his emotions and his intuition when he's making decisions. So I'm not sure if this is representing your energy, Scorpio, or if this is how you're viewing your person here. Another thing about the King of Cups is he doesn't always outwardly express his emotions, how he's feeling about something. He may not tell you how he feels, so doesn't always like publicly broadcast his emotions, definitely does not wear his heart on his sleeve. But it looks like we have some fears, worries, and anxieties going on here in the background. This Moon card is more Pisces energy. This is either fears, worries, and anxieties. This can also represent something being hidden in the dark, as in something that you are unaware of, something that you can't see or don't know about. Could represent a secret being kept of some kind. We did see the High Priestess here. Also can represent something that you don't know about, some secret being kept of some kind here. When I've got both of them like that together, usually means there's a little bit more than meets the eye. Now, neither of those cards are actually out here on the table, so I'm not going to go out on the limb and say there's definitely some secret, something that you don't know about. Just keep in mind that that's entirely possible right now. Now, the next card we have to clarify the Knight of Coins is the Nine of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is a card of being walled off and defensive. Now, it's also a card of healing. This is the Wounded Warrior, and he's built this wall around himself as a way to protect himself because he's been hurt. He doesn't want to be hurt anymore. He's trying to prevent getting hurt anymore so he can heal, so he can get his energy right, so he can make the next step in his journey here. So, I don't know if this is moving too slow for your taste in terms of this love connection here, and now you're feeling a little bit walled off and defensive, or if maybe this is your person's energy showing up and you're wanting this to go a little bit quicker than it is, and they've got a wall up and you're trying to figure out how to get around it. It's kind of what it's feeling like here. I just got goosebumps down my right arm and the right side of my face, so I'm going to assume that that's the case. This Emperor is Aries energy. This is a master manifester. This is someone who's got all the tools and resources to put together a plan to get what he wants, and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. At its core, this card is about taking control, taking charge of a situation, going out and getting what you want. I see that kind of an energy. I just got goosebumps down my left arm now. I see that kind of a going, getting what you want type of an energy here. Now I've got more of it here in your end of things with this Emperor card. And the very next card in your energy is also the Emperor. Again, Aries energy, taking control of the situation, taking charge of a situation, putting together a plan to get what you want. Again, falling right in line with this Page of Pentacles here, planning for the future. Tell me more about this Emperor for Scorpio, please. Why is the Emperor here for Scorpio at the end of July 2021? Okay, yeah. Somebody told me the other day during a reading that I don't have a very good poker face, and I guess I probably just let it slip a little bit again right there. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck. This represents happiness. This represents joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. You can't get a better card than the Sun. This is Leo energy here. So I'm seeing quite a bit of fire. Now in the initial cards that came out, I'm seeing quite a bit of earth. But now I've got two fire cards here in your first card we clarified. I've got fire here on the bottom. Out of the 4 cards in the mutual energy, 3 of those are fire. So you could be dealing with the fire sign. You could be dealing with the Gemini. You could be dealing with any earth sign. Taurus and Virgo are sticking out the most. I've got quite a bit of Aries out here, quite a bit of Leo out here now. I'm getting the impression, Scorpio, that you are wanting this connection to advance faster than it's going here. Probably why you're trying to take control, trying to get past this wall they've got. Could be why there's this internal conflict. Right underneath the Sun, we have the Fool, the first card of the major arcana, first card of the tarot deck, card 0. That 0 stands for absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. This is about taking the leap of faith on something. It's about not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before you take that first step. It's about not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before you take the first step. It's about just going, you know what, screw it. I'm going to jump off the cliff and I'll worry about how to grow wings on my way down. Yeah, your person's got a wall up, but that's what I'm feeling here. Just got massive goosebumps again. More Leo energy here with this 7 of Wands. This is about being walled off and defensive, but it's also about defending your position on something, defending your stance on something, or being willing to fight for what it is that you believe in, fight for what it is that you desire. Definitely seeing a lot of that in the energy here with this Queen of Wands, and I've got the Emperor out here twice. Knowing what you want, putting together a plan to go get what you want, and then executing the plan to go get what you want. To clarify the Emperor, I have the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, and there's that Page of Pentacles again. So this Ace of Swords is the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of clarity. Now, it's also the sword you would use to make a decision with. The word decision, decide, the Latin word that those two words come from, literally means to cut off, as in to cut off all other options and be left with only one. That's the only real way to make an actual real decision. So it's looking like you're wanting to take control of this situation, not only figure out how to get past this wall that's up here, but like, let's just do the damn thing already, is what it's feeling like. And this Ace of Swords is also laying right next to the Ace of Cups. So we're definitely at the beginning stages of something. Next we have the King of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. A lot of times for me, though, this is Leo energy too. So I've got quite a bit of Sag and Leo both out here, quite a bit of Aries out here. This, again, is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person who knows exactly what he wants, and he doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't accept excuses. He doesn't accept defeat. He goes out and he gets what he wants. Now, we've got the King and the Queen of Wands out here. This represents counterparts. These are two cards that are supposed to be together. And for me, that represents two people who are probably supposed to be together. And then when you combine that with the fact that we already have the Lovers card out here, and we've seen that High Priestess signifying that this could be a connection that's deeper than just physical or emotional, it's looking like you definitely know what you want. It's like this person brings you a lot of happiness and you're ready to just take the flying leap on this thing and figure it out as you move along. It just does not seem to be moving fast enough for you. Final card to clarify the Emperor is that Page of Pentacles that we've already seen. News and messages of some opportunity presenting itself. Or, like I said, planning for the future. You're trying to take control. You see what you want. You're ready to make the decision. You're ready to plan for the future. And let's just do the damn thing. The final card in your energy, Scorpio, is the Star. This is Aquarius energy. It's the card of healing. It's a card of hope. Sometimes this is a card of wish fulfillment. So this could be telling me that you're viewing your person as wish fulfillment. It could be telling me that you have the hope that this can actually go somewhere. If your person is behind a wall, or maybe this is your wall, depending on how that resonates with you, this is a card of healing too. So we've got two cards that signify some healing either needing to be done or is currently being done. Now this is also card 17 of the Major Arcana, which is the card that comes immediately after the Tower in the sequence of the cards. So you don't ever make it to the Star energy without going through a Tower moment of some kind first. When everything comes crashing down all around you, that usually makes a big cloud of smoke and like gives you that like, what kind of a moment where you're not really sure what the path is moving forward from here. It makes it hard to find your way. The star is the guiding light from the universe that shows up to light the way for you so you can see the path moving forward. It's where your hope comes from. It's where your healing comes from. Now, in a love reading like this, the star can also represent you viewing your person as a gift to you from the universe. you viewing your person as the one for you. So take that however that resonates for you. I'm seeing that out here. The Lovers is here, and we've got the counterparts of the King and Queen of Wands out here. So definitely power couple type energy going on. Tell me more about the star for Scorpio, please. Why is the star here for Scorpio at the end of July 2021? Woohoo! That one wanted to come out. Did a backflip. Okay. Well, on the bottom of the deck, we have that Seven of Wands again. Leo energy. Being walled off and defensive, but also being willing to defend your position on something, defend your stance on something. Either this is about you having the hope that you can get past your person's wall, or maybe that you can let your wall down, or you are viewing this person as potentially the one for you and you're willing to stand up and fight for that. I just don't know if you are actually speaking that, if you're actually expressing that or not. King of Cups again, Pisces energy, does not wear his heart on his sleeve. Not necessarily going to tell you how he actually feels about you, even though it's painfully obvious that we've got the pinnacle here of the cup suit. There is definitely a lot of love and emotions here. Just may not be outwardly expressed right now. Yeah, I don't know if you have some fear that's holding you back, or if your person has some fear that's holding them back. If this is your person that we're seeing here, as twice now I've seen the King of Cups with the moon directly underneath that. This could be telling me that your person has got some fears and worries. They like you a lot, they just aren't speaking about it. That could be one of the things that you don't see here. I'm not sure. Maybe you're wondering how they feel. Well, to clarify this star card for you, Scorpio, we got the Two of Pentacles, we got the Ace of Pentacles, and we got the Seven of Swords. So this Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This is, again, a two. We've already seen this Two of Wands, that decision point. We've seen the Two of Cups, like that. It's a love connection, but there's a decision that needs to be made about it. We've got the decision element, the choice element here of the Lovers card. Now we're seeing this Two of Pentacles. This is about like weighing your options on something, looking at the pros and cons, like juggling it back and forth. Do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Will they or won't they? It's asking those types of questions. This is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy, where you're just slightly off balance, trying to maintain your balance, trying to regain your balance, not quite sure what to do here. Again, mutual energy between you. So I'm feeling like this could potentially be your person. Your person could be this, I don't know what to do. Hell, it could be you. You're wanting things to move quicker. You have all this passion and desire for the person. You're wanting to do the damn thing, make a decision already. Let's plan for this. Let's do it. Viewing them like the one. And maybe now you're starting to have second thoughts about it. Well, like, shit, this isn't going anywhere. Now what? Could be either of those things. But now look, we've got that two, the decision between which one of these items, and now we're down to one, the Ace of Pentacles here. Now again, we've seen this Page of Coins carrying this Ace of Coins. We've seen the Knight of Coins also carrying this Ace of Coins. This represents potential. This is an opportunity presenting itself, some practical, tangible opportunity that has the potential to go somewhere. This is actually the seed that has the potential to turn into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want, that maximum stability and abundance and prosperity, that happy, stable, abundant home life that we all want. Again, overall energy of the reading, King of Pentacles, King of Coins. He's who builds that Ten of Pentacles. And now we're looking at the seed. This is saying that there is the potential for this connection to grow into that. Now, this isn't the Ten of Pentacles in and of itself. It's got the potential, but that's the thing with the aces. They're potential. You got to grab these damn things. You got to do something with them. Otherwise, it's just empty potential. Finally, we have this Seven of Swords. This is more Aquarius energy. We're clarifying an Aquarius card right here with the star. That's the only Aquarius energy I've seen out here until we get to this card. This card's got a few different meanings, so I'm going to give you all of them and you take it whichever way it resonates for you. First meaning of this card is trying to get away with something, as in lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind your back, dodgy, deceptive kind of behavior. I don't really feel that. I don't see anything whatsoever to make me think that. So the other meanings to this card are self-preservation, not wanting to be hurt. Now, this is starting to look like either this is your person and how you're representing your person, or possibly what's going on with them, or you don't want to be hurt anymore. We've got this wall here. We've got this conflict in your desires, like piece of you wants to do this, piece of you may not want to be hurt, kind of pulling in opposite directions here. This guy is stealing these swords because he doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. He doesn't want the swords to be used against him. That's why he's stealing them. So this can totally represent not wanting to be hurt. That could be why we see you in this Two of Pentacles energy of like, well, do I or don't I? I don't want to get hurt here. I would like to move on this, and we've got the opportunity to do it. It just doesn't seem to be happening as quickly as you want. Now, I got to remind you again, even though this Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Coins here, represents such slow forward movement that from your point of view, it may seem like this isn't moving, but it actually is. If it was actually frozen up, we'd see the Hanged Man instead. Now, the other meaning to this card is leaving something behind. He can only carry 5 of those 7 swords, and he's got to leave the other 2 behind. So this could be you having the hope that this is going to go somewhere, having the desire for this to go somewhere, like wanting it to go somewhere, but it's like going so damn slow. Now you're starting to like, I don't know, what should I do here? We've got an opportunity, but I may have to leave it behind. Now again, mutual point of interest here, decision point. Which path leads me to the world that I want? Which path do I need to leave behind? I feel like you're internally conflicted about all of that because of the speed at which this is moving or not moving from your point of view. Well, that's your energy, Scorpio. Let me scoot this over out of the way and we'll take a look at your person's energy here for the end of July 2021. In their energy, we have the 7 of Coins, we have the Page of Coins, and we have the 10 of Wands. A lot of earth energy out here. 7 of Coins is Taurus energy. This is a period of your person pausing to reflect and take stock of this whole situation, of this connection. What they're doing is looking at the seeds that have been planted between the two of you, and they're trying to decide, is this going to grow into the 10 of Coins, the 10 of Pentacles that I really want? Is this worth investing in or continuing to invest in? Is this worth me putting in all that work, all that time, effort, energy into this? Or is this a spot where maybe it's not going to pan out the way that I want it to, and maybe I should cut my losses and move on? So this is that period of time where your person is pausing to contemplate those types of things. I'm getting the impression that both of you are wanting this to turn into the 10 of Pentacles. We've got the King of Coins right here on the bottom. He's the one that builds that. So this is about like stability and abundance, and I think your person's contemplating right here about that. So tell me more about this 7 of Coins for Scorpio's person, please. Thought that one wanted to come out. Changed its mind at the last minute. Why is this 7 of Coins here, Scorpio's person? Let's get 2 more, please. 1 more. Gotcha. Bottom of the deck, yeah. 8 of Swords. More Gemini energy. Again, we got Gemini energy here in the mutual energy between you with the Lovers card. The 8 of Swords is about thinking about something over and over and over again, just grinding it on this repeating loop in their mind. They're not sure what the safe step to take is, which is why they're grinding it. They can't get their mind to shut up. they're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because they're not sure what the safe step to take is. There's more Gemini energy here with the King of Swords right under that. This is a decision-making energy. This is someone who's very smart, very logical, very rational, usually very fair, but it's someone who makes their decisions based on logic and reason, not on emotions. This person is emotionally disconnected entirely. He doesn't consult his emotions at all when he's making his decisions. We saw that King of Cups a couple of times earlier. He does consult his emotions. He just doesn't let the emotions cloud his judgment. He doesn't always talk about his emotions, doesn't let you know how he feels. This guy, completely disconnected from the emotions. He's only interested in the truth and the facts of the matter, what he can see right in front of him, and he's going to make the best, most logical, most rational, most fair decision available for everyone involved based on the truth and the facts and what he can see. Four of Cups right under that. Cancer energy. Let me put these back down in order. This is got a few meanings too. This can either be emotional discontentment. You can see the lady's not happy with the 3 cups that she's got, so much so she's daydreaming about this other cup, about this cup. So this can represent your person contemplating making a love offer to you, but haven't just not done so yet, possibly out of fear of rejection. That could be what they're grinding on in their head, trying to be logical and rational and not let their emotions get involved. This can also represent a love offer already being on the table between the two of you, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just kind of been left hanging here in the air. That could be what's going on here. That could be this decision point that we're at. It could be this internal game of tug of war, because this is mutual energy. Your person is also at a decision point, and clearly I'm seeing that with this whole them taking time to contemplate it, them grinding it in circles in their mind. We've got the chief decision making energy here. There's a choice to be made here. They have a lot of passion and desire for you as well, but they are also internally conflicted, hence this whole grinding it in their head and contemplating all of this. Now, to clarify this 7 of coins, we have the Queen of Cups now. We have the Page of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords. This Queen of Cups, this is Cancer energy too. This is someone who has a lot of love and emotions for you. It's clear there is a lot of emotions in this connection. This is someone who wants to give that love and emotions. They want to express that. They want to share that. Also, someone who's very intuitive here. I'm pretty sure that's how your person is viewing you, Scorpio. They definitely have some emotions for you. They're viewing you probably as some loving, nurturing type of an energy. But then we get into this. We've got this Page of Swords and the 9 of Swords. I'll just take them one at a time. The Page of Swords, again, pages are messengers, so this represents news and messages, communications of some kind. This is also an energy of someone who is trying to figure something out. Again, seeing them in this 8 of Swords, grinding it on this repeating loop in their mind, seeing them here in this 7 of coins, like contemplating, is this going to pan out, or should I cut my losses and move on? This is them trying to figure that out. They have a lot of emotions for you. They just haven't figured it out yet. I know they haven't figured it out yet because of this 9 of Swords. So we're going from the 8 of Swords, this grinding it over and over again, not being sure what the safe step to take is, and feeling stuck in that, escalating that even further now into the 9 of Swords. Again, more Gemini energy. This is fear, worry, anxiety. This is thinking about something over and over again with a lot of fear and worry and anxious energy behind that thinking. Like afraid to face the situation almost. This is thinking about it to the point that it's like stressing them out physically. They could be losing sleep over it. They could be having nightmares. They could be having a hard time eating, a hard time concentrating, a hard time living pieces of their life because they're actually stressing themselves out in this contemplative state, in this like grinding it on this repeating loop, trying to make a decision, trying to figure out what to do, because they do have love and emotions for you. Obviously, they have desire for you. Obviously, I mean, we've got the Lovers out here, got the King and Queen of Wands out here. I've seen the King of Cups twice. Now I've got the Queen of Cups out here, so that's more counterparts, more power couple type energy. The next card in your person's energy here for July 2021, Scorpio, is the Page of Coins. Now, we've already seen that card twice. First in the overall energy, now we've seen it in the clarifiers for your energy. Same card. This is news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself, or this is planning for the future. Tell me more about this Page of Coins for Scorpio's person of interest, please. Why is the Page of Coins here? Let's get one more, please. Thank you. Come here. I know there's no such thing as too many crystals, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to clear some of these off the table because I'm starting to encroach upon my space and having a hard time having enough room here. Well, clarifying this Page of Coins, like either the news and messages of this opportunity. I'm feeling like this is planning for the future, else why is there so much thinking going on? Why is there so much like back and forth juggling? We've got the Sun. Again, more Leo energy here. Happiest card in the deck. So it's obvious that your person gets some happiness from you. They're viewing you as a source of happiness, like the sunshine that lights up their life. Trying to figure out how to plan for a future with you. Page of Wands right underneath that. So now I've got 3 pages out here in your person's energy. Out of all the court cards, you've got pages, knights, queens, and kings. The pages are the least developed. They're like the immature ones. And I don't mean immature in like the childish sense of the word. I mean immature as in like not fully developed yet. So this is like news and messages of passion and desire. This is also the minor arcana version of the Fool card that we saw in the clarifiers on the bottom of the deck for your energy. It's a toned down version of the Fool, though. It's not about screw it, let's just jump completely off the cliff and go for it. This is more about having that willingness to take the very first steps down a brand new path towards something that they have a lot of passion and desire for, which is clearly you. They're viewing you as the Sun, they're viewing you as the Lovers, they're viewing you as the Queen of Wands, as the Queen of Cups. They definitely have the feels, they definitely are very attracted to you, have a lot of desire for you. Trying to figure out how to plan for the future. Now, to clarify that Page of Coins, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Star, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, this is Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. She'll offer to let you speak your truth. You can see how she's holding her hand out there. The problem is she already knows the truth. So the truth you speak to the Queen of Swords, it damn well better match the truth that she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something. It's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that are no longer in your person's best interest here. I don't know if maybe they're worried here that you're going to go from this Queen of Cups, which is sitting right next to this Queen of Swords, and you're going to like transform from this loving type of an energy into this off with your head type of an energy. They're taking a lot of time contemplating, stuck in their head, and that seems to like have escalated and gotten worse, and they're still trying to figure it out. Trying to plan for the future. I don't know if maybe now they're worried that you're getting sick of this and you're going to cut it off. I do see you with this 2 of Pentacles energy over here, which is sitting right next to the Ace of Swords, which is the sword she's holding. That's the sword you make decisions with, the sword you cut stuff off with. They could be worried about that at this point. Or hopefully this is them like cutting all of this kind of a crap off, cutting all this being stuck in their head about it, contemplating it, and actually making a decision and planning for the future. It could be either of those two. Next, we have the Star, which we've already seen out here in your energy. Card of healing, card of hope, card of wish fulfillment. Again, this can signify that your person is viewing you as a gift to them from the universe, viewing you as the one. Lovers is out here already. So we've got counterparts out here 2 different times. Next card we have here to clarify the Page of Coins is the 8 of Pentacles. This is the card of work. This is more, let's see, Virgo energy here. This is a card about putting in the work on something, or at the very least being willing to put in the work on something. Being willing to put in the time, the effort, the energy in order to get what it is that they want. So, your person has got something going on in their head. I do not see why they're stuck in their head. It's not showing me that. It's just showing me that they are stuck in their head, and that they are worried, and that they are at this decision point, and that they are internally conflicted. It doesn't tell me what they're conflicted about, what they're trying to decide about, what they're stuck in their head about. The final card in their energy is the 10 of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is a heavy burden that your person is carrying. A heavy burden that's weighing them down. No, it's also a 10 though, and in tarot, 10s represent completion. So hopefully this is telling me this is the completion of that heavy burden, as in they're at the place now where they've reached the final destination in all this grinding that they're doing, all this contemplating they're doing, and hopefully this is them being able to lay the burden of that down now. So tell me more, excuse me, about this 10 of Wands for Scorpio's person, please. Okie dokie. Now we're getting somewhere. Hot diggity. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. Pisces energy. Again, fears, worries, and anxieties. Feeling like something's hidden in the dark. Feeling like there's something they don't know about. Or just feeling like there's something that they have to be worried about. That is what this burden is. Again, still don't know what it is that they're worried about. Oh, maybe I do. 6 of Swords right under that Moon card. Aquarius energy. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving all these rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward into calm waters. Clear waters where there's more clarity, where they are actually moving forward toward what it is that they want. At its core, this card is about moving away from some mentally or psychologically painful situation and moving away from that forward toward what it is that they actually want. Now, the woman in the boat, the swords that are stuck in the boat represent that, yeah, even though they are moving forward, they're doing so carrying some lessons or possibly even some burdens from the past along the way with them here. They've been through something incredibly difficult. Again, I still don't know exactly what it is, but this Strength card, this is Leo energy, and it always tells me that this person has been through something rough, where they've had to dig down deep and tap into their internal strength in order to make it through. They've had to summon up the courage to face their fears in order to make it through. Now, this also tells me that they do have that inner strength. They do have that inner courage in order to get past all this stuff. And I feel like they're about to put this burden down, whatever it is that they're carried here. But this is definitely telling me they have been through something rough. This is telling me they've been through something rough, something psychologically painful that they've had to move away from, that still left all these remnants of the fears and the worries in their mind. Which is why we see them contemplating, trying to figure it out, grinding it, having the fears and worries, stressing themselves the hell out about it, to the point where it's become a burden to them. But to clarify this 10 of Wands burden that your person's been carrying, we have Justice, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Empress. So Justice is the major arcana Libra card, laying right next to the Libra card of the Queen of Swords. This is a card of balance. This is the most powerful balance card in the whole deck. This is about doing the right thing, doing the fair thing, the just thing, doing what's right, what's supposed to happen. The sword in this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored. I've got the Ace of Swords. That is that sword right here. It's also the sword that's in this Queen of Swords. So they're definitely cutting something loose from their life, laying a burden down, trying to balance that whole situation out. This person wants to do the right thing. They believe like putting that burden down and putting in the work with you is the right thing to do, because again, they are viewing you as the one. So this is good. This is them balancing that out. Going from this being stuck to this Knight of Wands energy. This, ooh, goosebumps. Woo! I don't know if you can see that. I filmed this stuff in 4K, but then I produce it down into just normal HD so it uploads quicker for you on YouTube. But man, I got goosebumps everywhere on that one. This is second fastest knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something they have a lot of passion and desire for. Again, laying right next to this star card. So it's you that they're rushing forward. They've got the passion and desire for you, which I already saw that with this Queen of Wands. I could have swore, okay, we saw the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So we went from the Page, now we're to the Knight. We've already got the King and the Queen out here. We've got both Emperors out here. And now we're in the Empress. So we've got the King and Queen of Wands. We've seen the King and Queen of Cups, counterparts, power couple, two cards that should be together times two people who should be together. We've got the Lovers out here. I've got the Star on both sides of the table here, both of your energies, both of you viewing each other as a gift from the universe, viewing each other as the one. And now I've got the Emperor and the Empress out here. So if the King and the Queen of Wands and the King and Queen of Cups are a power couple, this is a power couple on steroids, because she represents all four queens rolled up into one person. He represents all four kings rolled up into one person. This is like sacred feminine energy, sacred masculine energy. These are very powerful counterparts. I mean, possibly just maybe one step down from the Lovers, if not on the same level as the Lovers. So this is all looking good. Now this is the mother of the tarot deck. She's perpetually pregnant. She's also the gateway between the universe or the divine and this physical 3D reality that we live in. So all new things get manifested, get birthed into our reality via the Empress. So for me, she represents the birth of something new. So we're going from all of this highly contemplative, stuck in their head type state, this decision point, which path do I go down, which path do I leave behind, being internally conflicted about all this, to the point that it is stressing them out, and it is this massively heavy burden that they just can't carry anymore. And now it looks like they're laying that burden down, balancing that out, doing what they're supposed to do, the right thing of what they're supposed to do, and rushing forward toward you very rapidly in order to birth something new. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Scorpio love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.